Let's see if we can't go get us in some trouble. We're heading right now, y'all. Midland Street News. I'm with Stan Smith. We are headed to Midland College. See if we can go do a little quick interview or get some footage there. Stay tuned. So, guys, we got some good info real quick. What happened? Developing story. What happened there, Stan?
Well, we just got information. Got information that the city Midland was having a town hall meeting at the Midland College Technology Center over there on Cuthbert. And now, since the citizens have complained, they're going to have to move it to a neutral site. So they're going to do it at the Bush Center. And what did you say the other one was?
Bush Center, and I forgot. He just told us.
Anyway, the city had posted this having town halls, and it was going to be at the Midland College Technology Center over there on Cuthbert. And this is during a bond election for Midland College. And the question by the citizens is why are you having meetings at Midland College when there's all other types of venues that are neutral? And so apparently the voice has been heard of the Midland citizens, and they're moving their town halls to different locations.
And shout out to MacPack on Facebook. He broke the news to us. Right now we pulled up to Midland College, and we're going to jump down here real quick and get us some footage in here. Stan, what do you think we're going to find in Midland College for today?
Oh, main thing is I want to look at some of these buildings because most of them have some local family's name on them where there's an endowment to this college. And we just want to see exactly who all's donated to this college because I don't really see any local businesses that are wanting all this workforce. I don't see any of their names on these buildings out here as of yet, but we're going to see if we can find one. We're going to go look.
Let's go. Josie Faye Sweetie, Midland philanthropist, right there. Pretty busy, ain't it, Stan?
Yeah, looks like it.
1975, the Herman Bennett Company was a general contractor. College can be free. Kind of spooky in here.
They say most of the cars over on that side are all administrative.
This is like a dead campus. Where's everybody at, Stan? I've only seen like 2 students. It says Murray Faskin Learning Resource Center. The Faskin's pretty popular name, right, Stan?
Yes. Yep. A lot of endowments out here. They're not. They're pushing. We want to be sure and go vote no.
The library was empty. I didn't really want to film in there. They already kind of giving us dirty looks, but empty library, right, Stan? Just facility, faculty only there. So.
See the talking guy, the Carrasco room.
Oh, Carrasco room. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if it has anything to do with old Adrian Carrasco.
It does.
It does?
His family, yeah.
That's his family?
Yes.
That's pretty interesting. No wonder he wants to push this $1 billion debt on us.
You can look at all the names. Allison, Abel Hanker, Dorothy and Tyler, Jack Brown, Junior Frank Cowden, Nadine Craddock. They're all after people's names.
I guess it kind of got smart, Stan. They don't want to fund this no more, do they?
I don't see Chevron. I don't see Diamondback. I don't see Conoco.
Stan, we're just here, and so far it's a nice place to come take a walk. You know, it's pretty quiet here. Not too many people. I don't see a need for $1 billion debt for a non-bustling college. This is crazy. It's crazy. Let's continue. Nice, quiet college. They got 3 police officers here. I ain't seen one, but there they are. There's the Scarborough Center.
And they're wanting to build a $3 million welcome center.
For what?
They call it the student center now. They're going to replace that with a $30 million building. It's the administrative parking lot.
Now the most cars. Interesting, the Carrasco room. One of the main guys pushing this bond. Reporting live, Stan Smith with Midland Street News. What's going on, Stan?
Well, we decided to come out here and do a little walk around on Midland College Campus today to see how bustling it is and how busy it is. And we thought we'd do it right here by the Carrasco room because he seems to think that this place is really booming. We've been through building after building. We see a student here and there. We see the administrative parking lot's pretty full. The parking lot across the street from me is plumb empty. You got some vehicles around the building over there. And I think they're, just from what I see, I don't think we're quite bustling as they say it is, or busting at the seams. I would suggest every individual taxpayer in the city or county of Midland come visit this campus and walk around. You may have trouble finding a parking space since it's so busy. But we walked through some of the buildings. We've encountered 2 or 3 students here and there walking across the campus. Just a nice, calm day. We hear a lot of birds. It's a pretty campus. But I don't think $450 million is a little much. There's a lot of improvements and better utilization of these buildings. Instead of building new buildings, they need to make their hours more flexible. These high school students that they're trying to cater to, maybe they need to learn how to go to school at night. Take some of these classes in the evening. They don't have to take it during the day. So, if they really want to do it, they'll put in the effort to do it. We don't have to cater to them, and we don't have to pay for it. And this college actually services more than just Midland County. You got Pecos County, you got Reeves County, you got Crockett County. You got counties all around this area that these students come into here to go to school. And bottom line is the citizens of Midland don't need to foot that bill. They need to look at some other means of getting it. Walking around all these buildings out here, I see the Scarboroughs, the Cowdens, the Bills, the Peavy House. I see name after name of really great families in our Midland, Texas. But I don't see any corporations' names out here. I don't see Conoco. I don't see Chevron. I don't see Diamondback. I just don't see any of the individual companies that are saying they need these buildings.
They ain't dumb.
So, bottom line is when somebody invests with these companies, they're looking for a return on their investment. 100% of the citizens of Midland will not see a return on investment of this property. So to me, $450 million is a big ask. I should say, starting tomorrow, I highly suggest the citizens of Midland to reject this. Go to the polls, vote your no. It takes you 5 minutes to go vote. Turn this down. We don't need any more taxes, and they can find a better way to subsidize this university than the citizens of Midland.
Hey Stan, we walked around this whole thing. I mean, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of dead. There's students here and there, but I'm not going to put them on camera. But I mean, it's not the rustling and bustling, center that you would think it is,
Exactly.
where they want to, get us in debt for 40 years. And like you said, I recommend every citizen in Midland that's going to vote on this, come take a walk around here and see where your tax-paying dollars is going to go. Where is it going to go? To more buildings that are empty?
Exactly. There's probably more vote signs out here on this property than there are people.
That's a good point.
But anyway,
There we are, y'all. Midland Street News.
thank you. Have a good day.
What the hell is a pre-K academy? Center for Teaching Excellence. And it's empty too. The citizens done had enough, straight up. They say the citizens of Midland never speak up or do nothing. Here we are, huh, Stan?
Exactly.
We ain't playing these games.
She was taking a picture of it.
Oh yeah? Got one right here. So we're taking a quick tour of Mídland College where your tax money's gonna go. $450 million. See how busy it is. I mean, we all know it's not that busy. You live here, you know. Carrasco room. Wow. Empty little parking lot there. What's the use of that place? There's a bookstore. We went in that area. Quite a bit of vehicles on this side. Nice little quiet campus. We're at them tennis courts there, pretty empty. Got about 10, 15, 20 tennis courts. Buildings that's down. That's the
Pre-K, early education.
early education for pre-K, I guess. Empty parking lot, you can tell.
Way underutilized.
Way underutilized, correct. Empty parking lot. Empty parking lot. Wow.
I don't think they have a money problem. I think they got an underutilization problem.
Yeah, it's not a money problem. They don't utilize these buildings and these facilities very well. That's the Chaparral Center. They used to have
Basketball.
that's the basketball courts, right? This is a community college. They want $500 million. Empty parking lot over here. Just very, very calm place. Very peaceful. Come take a walk. Yeah, good place to bring your dog. Take them to the Carrasco building. Yeah, we saw more voting signs than people, y'all, out here. Just a real quiet place. Midland College works, leave it as is. That's my opinion on it. It's too much debt for what they want to do here, and I don't even see no need. They want to have $3.5 million for irrigation and sprinkler systems. I guess they want more green grass in the desert out here. $3.5 million just for irrigation and landscaping. It's crazy. This is a landscaper right here. This Midland College worker needs some more equipment. $450 million for what? Administrative parking lot right here, right? Administration. And they just want to raise. In the Carrasco room. So today we went out to Mídland College, and you're gonna watch that momentarily. Me and Stan Smith with Midland Street News, and we saw quite a bit of things that were pretty interesting, to say the least. Stan, what were your thoughts about us going to Midland College? Your final thoughts about just going there and driving around, just looking at the whole scenery.
Well, my impression is we got a lot of buildings that are way underutilized. We keep talking about how overutilized they are. I just don't think that the way the college is working, that it is overutilized. And I would highly suggest anybody that's going to vote for this bond go out there and drive around during the day and see how many people are out there walking around. We walked through the buildings, we walked around the parking lots. We didn't see a whole lot of activity. We was out there for quite a while walking around. We walked all over that campus, and I do not see a $450 million investment there. And I think that students are mostly high school students. You got a whole lot of part-time students. You got some adults that are going there, and I don't believe we ought to be subsidizing that as citizens of Midland, Texas.
Stan, I even noticed it just looks, it's kind of like dead. It's like a dead campus. It's very calming. If you want to take your dog for a walk, I'll tell you what, it's probably good for that. But I don't see nowhere, no need for any kind of, massive debt for us for 40 years, whatsoever. It's a dead college. Not many people are even there. I mean, they have a couple kids here and there. I mean, we weren't going to classes, but from the whole vibe and the scene there, it's a very quiet and calm campus. I don't think it merits getting into heavy debt for half a $1 billion to $1.1 billion with interest in 40 years. It's crazy.
Yep, I just don't, like I said, we're sitting there asking the city of Midland, the citizens of Midland, and the county of Midland to subsidize this school, which is basically used by every county in their surrounding area. It's not just Midland students going there. And so for Midland citizens to have to subsidize that to the tune of $450 million, to me is a joke. And if you can push the CTE all you want, but you got $1.4 billion of schools fixing to be built that already had CTE planned in it. And then you got that early pre-K out there. Why didn't they make that a nursing facility? I mean, that's not part of the community college. They already had a nursery out there. Now you got that big pre-K building out there. I mean, come on, people. Let's get serious about what we're doing here. You got lots of places for people to train to do jobs that y'all are trying to sell us into spending $450 million for. And let's go sell it to the churches. Let's get on Fox TV. Let's spend a lot of money advertising it.
They're trying.
And the deal with the more you have to sell something, pretty well tells people that it's not good.
And Stan, you know what? Like you said earlier, they like spending money when it's not their money. But let's be honest, anybody that's fiscally conservative or smart or just anybody with brains will utilize what they have, make it work instead of just throwing money at a problem. It's like government bloatful spending on situations here that I don't think requires money to be thrown at it. I don't think the problem's even there to sufficient this kind of debt, but this just seems like wasteful, irresponsible spending on the part of Midland College and those that support this trash. Go ahead.
Yeah, Nino, I have to agree with you. I mean, I don't see the benefit of it, and some of these people selling it, they probably never had a job that was like that. I mean, did they work? I mean, it's just beyond me that all the buildings that we walked around today were all from endowments. They were from Midland families that went in there and contributed towards that college. I don't have a dang thing against Midland College. I have a big problem with $450 million bond and taxes on every citizen in this town.
Stan, final words here. We're gonna close the video out, but voter apathy. It's sad when no one cares, and I'm not gonna lie. You know, I honestly really didn't care either, but now I'm so involved in it. You know, I think about this all the time. Early voting starts tomorrow, and then the actual election day, right? Where how does it count? How you say it on the 3rd of May? So it's me on a Saturday. But you know, what do you say to people out there that don't care to vote, don't care to get involved whatsoever? What's your words for them?
I think the people of Midland need to understand that the power of us being together is a lot stronger than all the money they can throw at it. And if we don't stick together as citizens, they're going to keep trying to do this stuff to us. And citizens have to stand up to what's going on in this city. Quit cowing down to these people. And they're going to keep throwing money at it and throwing money at it and throwing money at it. We have the votes. We can stop it, but we can't stop it if we're divided. I don't care if you're North Midland, South Midland, East Midland, West Midland. I don't care what color you are. They want us divided. And the thing is if we get together, we can stop a lot of this that's going on.
What'd that guy tell you, Stan, that Midland folks never do nothing? What'd he say?
Oh, yeah, I heard through the grapevine, I heard that one of the city commissioners says Midland citizens are all bark and no bite. Don't worry about them. So they don't worry about you. They just keep taxing you.
And that ends, y'all. Here we are, Midland Street News, Nino America, Stan Smith, signing out. Please go vote and vote no. That's the only option here, I believe. Be smart and vote no. We do not need this massive debt, especially for a college that Midland works, y'all. It's doing a great job as is. It's beautiful. It's nice and quiet, not too full, not too packed. And I don't think we need to go into debt for $1.1 billion for 40 years. This is freaking crazy.